Hello everyone, it's Lars here from Unicorn Reviews with build 785 of Project Cars. This will be our final video before I do the full review, which also shows menus and everything, but for now they're not finalized, so it's kind of pointless doing them. I'm also really excited about Project Cars, and so I couldn't keep myself from doing a video. So today we're going to look into graphics as well as physics and the racing experience in Project Cars realism, how it translates into the force feedback on our G27 wheel and our Club Sport version 2 pedals. Alright, I'm gonna start off with force feedback and realism. Now, as I said in previous videos, which you probably didn't watch, Project Cars actually has one of the best realism out there. So the tire model is incredibly complicated and pretty much simulates everything. And you really kind of feel that. Now, of course, I'm limited by only having a G27 wheel, which is, cheap stuff, doesn't really work all that well. But still, you can feel pretty good force feedback system in there. Now, other than that, in video games you don't actually feel all that much, because all those car reviewers always go on about, oh, and there's so much feel in the wheel and you can feel the tiniest little stone on the road and everything. That's all just pure bullcrap. Steering wheel gives you pretty much no information on your car or what it's doing at all. Most of the feeling you get in real life is through your back and through your butt. And I don't have a simulating rig, like one of those things that move about and everything, because I simply can't afford it. So I'm stuck with a G27, but still the game feels incredibly well. Now, I've also had some time with controllers, because I know a lot of you are going to be picking this up on a Wii U or one of the consoles, and let's face it, there's not really proper wheel support for those devices. So with a controller the game still feels pretty good. It is a bit annoying because in games like Forza at least you have this steering where you just flick the steering, well, the thumbstick, and it will set itself to the maximum angle where it can actually go, and then you can still turn that off and get realistic steering. I think they introduced that in Forza 4, which was a really cool little feature when you're using a gamepad. That was the word I was looking for the last 5 minutes. So even with a gamepad it still works, but not quite as great at the moment. Now, of course, it's not even in the alpha stage yet, so maybe they'll add that functionality in there. Now, moving on from physics, which are the best you can get anywhere. There's no single game that has the physics that Project Cars has, even though the gravel traps aren't quite as gravelly as they are in real life, and I actually found out just how annoying gravel traps are in real life the hard way. But yeah, graphics wise, this is the Zolder list, and I waited until today to do this video because they just added a bunch of new textures and buildings and everything to the track to make it better. And I have to say, other than the chicanes where there are tiny poles sticking out for some reason, I don't know why there are poles sticking out there, probably for the multiplayer so that people don't cut the chicanes, which you can't really do in the game or in real life. But should people want to do it, they have these little poles that are going to annoy those people and hopefully keep them from being total jerks on, when doing online play. Now, the AI, as you can see, still requires quite a bit of work. But let's go and compare Project Cars to real life Zolder. So this is Zolder. The video content was shot on the 10th of August, and this is build 785 on the 11th of August. Now, of course, you have to keep in mind that the reference material for the track can be a few years old or months old. You can't have people actually at the track modeling the track, so that wouldn't really work ever. Now, graphics wise, I first of all have to say that I'm a total idiot, because I thought it would be a great idea to mount my camera to my helmet it was not a great idea to mount a camera to a helmet, because apparently your head moves around an awful lot and there's a lot of G-forces on there, and your camera will come loose or readjust itself, and you'll be filming your A-pillar the entire time instead of the track. So yeah, the first part of the video, graphics wise, is behind the safety car, and then after that it's me with my good old Miata on the track alone before I spun it backwards almost into a wall that got stuck in the gravel trap. So graphics wise, you can see Project Cars is actually very accurate, lovely color representation. A lot of people say like, oh, the colors are too bright and this and that, but actually in real life they're even brighter when the weather's cooperating, because you know, there's an awful lot of light and you really can't duplicate the amount of light there is in real life on a monitor, especially now that people are so energy cautious and everything. And even I run my monitors at minimum brightness, so the amount of light that a monitor can make is nowhere near the amount of light you can have in real life. But color representation is pretty darn good in Project Cars. Until some time ago, when they first started experimenting with HDR, I was kind of worried, but now it's all very good. So I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys watch it. And if you like the video, press the like button. If you dislike the video, press the dislike button. Leave a comment on what you think. Will you be picking this game up on the 20th of November? I think it will be released for PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Wii U. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to Unicorn Reviews for the full review later on, and more computer and gadget videos in the meantime. Thank you all very much for watching.